Dynaspeak Online, Unit 13, Listening. Monologue, Housing 1.
Good morning, listeners. I'm Dryden Sinclair, and I'm Housing Administrator at Housing New Zealand. I've been asked to talk on New Zealand's most popular radio show, Points of View. My topic this morning is housing. The story of Housing New Zealand is more than just a story about houses. Though Housing New Zealand is the biggest landlord in the country, owning or managing 64,000 properties across New Zealand, the organisation exists not only to build, buy, lease or develop properties, but also to provide healthy, comfortable and appropriate homes for people and families who need them, for as long as they need them. Our story is a story about people and their housing needs. It's the reason we exist. Many of our tenants have high social needs and are often the most vulnerable people in our communities. For over 100 years, the New Zealand government has been providing social housing. Maintaining and improving these homes involves more than just regularly repairing and replacing them. It involves finding the right kinds of houses for people in the right locations. We aim to meet demand now and also in the future. Updating the housing stock is a massive undertaking, particularly when it involves more than 185,000 people. And this is why our story is a story about people and their housing needs. In September 1937, Prime Minister Michael Joseph Savage helped tenants David and Mary McGregor move into the first state house at 12 Fife Lane in the Wellington suburb of Miramar. Within a year, 1,959 state houses had been built in 53 towns. Today, Housing New Zealand owns or manages more than 64,000 properties, with more than 185,000 people living in our homes. Looking after the tenants and properties are up to 1,000 Housing New Zealand staff. Maintaining the properties involves more than 6,500 tradespeople. The state housing portfolio is valued at over $19 billion. Such an enormous taxpayer investment requires careful management to deliver quality housing and tenancy services. As a social landlord, Housing New Zealand does more than just collect the rent. Our people and property staff work alongside tenants to help them manage debt, connect them to support services, and ensure their homes are safe, healthy, and appropriate for them. The tenancy relationship begins with the Ministry of Social Development, and through their work and income officers, they assess eligibility of social housing applicants and manage the social housing register. This means customers have all their social welfare needs assessed by one agency. Eligible applicants are referred to the placement team to match people to suitable homes as they become available. Our customer service centre helps tenants with issues ranging from leaking taps to rent payments. The range of individual families living in state homes is diverse. Tenants come from a variety of ethnic backgrounds, and while about 40% are children, 20% are over 65 years of age. It's a diverse range of tenants with equally diverse housing and social needs. Maintaining more than 65,000 properties is an enormous and expensive undertaking. Staff from our People and Property team regularly assess the condition of properties and maintain and upgrade homes to a standard that is safe and healthy for tenants. Over the next 3 years, Housing New Zealand will spend $500 million annually on state housing. That's about $8,000 per house. Maintenance includes urgent repairs, such as blocked drains and electrical faults, or any health and safety risks for tenants. Our contractors spend about 3.5 million hours a year performing more than 600,000 repair and maintenance jobs on Housing New Zealand homes. Since June 2015, about 20,000 properties have received improvements, such as new curtains, carpet, and heating as part of our Warm and Dry program. We've come a long way since the first state houses were built, but our journey continues to evolve. While demand for social housing continues to exist, Housing New Zealand is proud to have such a vital role to play. We provide houses for families who need a place to call home.